Corbett of Team Sanctum, and we're back at it again with another deck profile with my homie Marshawn. How you feeling today, bro?
Fucking terrible.
So, like, this is actually an interesting deck that, like, I've never seen, but, like, through the woodworks, everyone's like, oh, bro, this was tier 0, tier 1 back in the day, so this is...
No, it's the OG tier 0.
OG tier 0, man.
OG tier 0.
So, tell them what the deck is.
I'm playing Gladiator Beast with that new support from Dragons of Legends, or Battles of Legend, or whatever.
Ooh, lit,
it's just broke.
How did you do today?
I went X2. I made it to top table for the last round, and I got fucking scrubbed out by True King Zoo, or True Draco Zoo.
Because True Draco Zoo is
yeah, True Zoo is fucking lit.
Right,
and I bricked super hard, so it's all good.
It's all good, man. But let's get right into this deck profile because the deck's probably lit as fuck. Yep, we on there, man.
All right. Start with the main, obviously. You play 3 of this new bad motherfucker. So whenever your opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon from your hand. So you have a Battle Fader, and then when you special summon like that, they have to attack him, and he can't be destroyed by battle. And then so it'll trigger his other effect, like whenever he's summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster effect, including his own. You get to send a Gladiator Beast from your deck to the graveyard. So it gets your stuff, it gets your plays ready, and the fact that he's level 5 is actually real important. I'll show you in a second. And then you play 3 Augustus. This card used to be super shitty, like really bad. Like I had one, and then this stuff came out, so I had to hurry up and find the other 2, and it's a bum ass common. But now it's like really good. So when he's summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster effect, you can special summon a GB from your hand. And he's kind of big, and the fact that he's level 8 is dope too. But this really just like gets your combos going on. Like it pulls like Noxious and like Darius and stuff like that out of the grave. So yeah, he's super good, and he's like really important. And you need him to make the new one of the new fusions, Anabata. I'll show you in a second. Then I played 2 Laquari. Laquari is really not all that important, like at all. Like I would have just played one of these, but I was short another card, so I just went ahead and threw in the second one. But it's searchable. Also, Noxious is searchable, and I'll show you in a second. But it's searchable from Proving Ground and Thoroughblade, stuff like that. And he comes out, when he gets special summoned, he comes out as a 2100 beater. So I mean, it gets over little stuff, whatever. And then 2 Darius. This card is so fucking important. This is the card that I was short one of, which is why the second Laquari's in there. But whenever he's summoned, he summons another one from the grave. He summons another GB from the grave. And like unfortunately, that monster's effect, whatever he summons effect is negated. And then if this leaves the field, like by any means, the other one gets shuffled back into the deck. But this card is so important. Like it's just like this and Augustus like really just get your plays going like so far. 2 Bestiari. Bestiari is also not as important as it used to be. Like it used to play 3 because Geysaris was just that good. Whatever. I mean Geysaris is still good, but you don't need any more than this. But whenever it's summoned, it destroys a Spell Trap card on the field. But it has to destroy a Spell Trap. So like if you summon it and your opponent doesn't have anything and you do, you have to pop one of your cards. It's whatever. And then 1 Akess, whenever it's summoned by a GB effect, you add a Gladiator Beast card from your graveyard to your hand. So I mean, it's not bad. And then all the Gladiator Beast monsters have the same effect, that if they conduct battle and they survive the battle, like they have to survive. If they conduct battle at the end of the battle phase, they tag themselves out for another one. Like they switch themselves out for another one. So that's pretty good. And then 3 Test Tigers. Test Tiger's broke. Test Tiger, if you control a Gladiator Beast card, like a Gladiator Beast monster, he special summons himself, and then he tributes himself to force the tag from another one. So like, if I summon this, and then special summon Test Tiger, you tribute the Test Tiger, and this will tag out into like anything else. Like so, it like this actually like forces your combos. Like in like recent history, this hasn't been important, but now it is again. Thank God. Like it used to be, they used to have to play play 3 of it, and then it went down to 0, and now it's back at 3. Like, it's dope. And then for hand traps, I just play 3 Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is really good. It came in clutch like all day, most of the time. Like when I saw it, whatever, it was never really dead.
Any reason why you play that over like Ghost Ash and like Droll and Lock?
I just like it better, honestly. And I don't have Ghost Ashes. And honestly, I'd probably play this over that anyway. The board removal, like part of it, is just really good. Ghost Ash is kind of dead. Like it leaves the monster there.
That's fair.
Or like whatever it did, like it leaves it there. So I mean, and then for the last one, monsters is Maxi, because Maxi wins games. And then to get in the spells, you play 3 Proving Ground. So it was either this or Tanky, but not all of the Gladiator Beast monsters. Not like so. This search is level 4 or lower Gladiator Beast. Not all the Gladiator Beast monsters are Beast Warriors, so like it wasn't like really all that important. Like that 100, that extra 100, really didn't make a difference if I had it or not. And like this is also like a really easy side out. And then Triple Twin Twister, because back row sucks. I don't want to deal with it.
Fair.
Like at all, like not in the slightest. And they're French, so pretty. 2 Pot of Greed or Pot of Desires.
Because the card's too good.
Yeah, it's actually like
to get reprinted in the Mega Tens.
Yeah, like I actually hated this card when it first came out, but then like if you can play it, then you might as well. Like it's actually a super skillful card, but everybody knows it does. There was a couple times, like I think it was round 1, actually round 1, game 1 against. I was playing against Paleo. I banished both my Darius, and then like it put me in a really tough spot. But luckily, like honestly, he's just like he wasn't that good, so I got lucky on that one. Double Dark Hole, because board wipes. Like if your GB is attacking to a monster and can survive the battle, it's cool. If they can attack directly, that's even better, because then you put in damage and then you get your plays going. So Double Dark Hole. 2 Swords of Concealing Light. Same concept. Like I don't know, it just makes it easier for me to get my battle phase and stuff started. Like if there's stuff that's too big, I can just put them face down, and like even if they're still too big, all I have to do is battle, and then I just get to go again. And then same thing as Dark Hole. It's a lot easier to attack to nothing, and instead of attacking through stuff. And then
Soccer Brigade.
Yeah, I play 3 strikes instead of the War Chariot, just because this does more, honestly. And it doesn't have a stipulation. Like War Chariot has the stipulation, like I have to control a face-up Gladiator Beast. And because of this deck, like now that it has all the cool stuff, like all this cool new stuff, but and it's like it has a lot of combos and stuff, but it's still like kind of slow, whatever. So I'm not always going to control a Gladiator Beast for War Chariot to be live. And then one warning, just because Solemn Brigade is really good. And then for the rest of the main deck, 3 Quaking Mirror Force. Same thing as same concept as the Concealing Light. It's just attacking the stuff face down, and it saves my ass if I have an empty field, or if I have like no monsters on field, and then I don't have like a Noxious in hand to do the Battle Fader effect. So
Let's move on to the extra deck, man.
yeah. Okay, so this is where it gets really cool. Gladiator Beast, Tamer, Elder. Or Editor, whatever. This card is broke. This card is fucking stupid. Okay, so it's just 2 level 5 or higher Gladiator Beast monsters. So like Noxious or Augustus, or 2 Noxious or 2 Augustus, or like any Gladiator Beast extra deck monster with any Gladiator Beast extra deck monster, any combination of the 3, whatever. He has 2400 attack, which like I never summon this thing in attack position. Like it's not small, but like I'd rather just be protective. It has 3000 defense. It has level 8. Like, but its effect. Okay, so its effect is once per turn you can summon a Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck, ignoring the summoning conditions, which is fucking stupid. Like it's actually fucking stupid. And then like during your player's turn, like if a Gladiator-based monster you control, like himself, any other Gladiator-based monster I control, conducts their battle phase, like they actually attack whatever and obviously survive the attack, he can force the tag out too. So he's like an extra deck test tiger, but he doesn't tribute himself, so he just stays on the field. So yeah, this card's fucking stupid. Like, I don't know, this is broke. And then 2 Geysaris. Geysaris is still important. Bestiari's not, unfortunately. Whatever, shit happens. But Geysaris, whenever it's summoned, pops 2 cards on the field. I can target up to 2 cards on the field and destroy them. And then whenever he conducts battle, he can tag out into 2. So whenever he tags out into 2, like 2 Gladiator Beasts from the main deck, like that's where the combos like really get going. Like it's stupid. So if you can get this dude to summon him before you go into your battle phase, you're gonna end your turn with just massive stuff. Like it's awesome. Then one Heraclinos, it needs Laquari to make it. It's Laquari and 2 others, but I never do that like all day. I just summoned it off Tamer.
Hey.
But whenever your opponent activates a Spiral Trap, you can discard a card from your hand and negate it. And he has 3,000 attack and 2,800 defense. So I would usually just try to end my turn with like Tamer summoning this, so I have like negates and like hopefully like I have a couple cards in hand. But the cards I always had in my hand were always the hand traps, so like it was always like shitty, kind of whatever. It's not bad. Then one Nerokius. Nerokius isn't bad. It takes an Augustus or. It's just, or this is any 3 Gladiator Beast monsters. I don't ever summon this like that. I think I summon this period maybe once or twice a day. But whenever he does battle, like whenever he declares an attack, your opponent can't. Actually, hold on. Whenever he does battle, period, your opponent can't activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step.
So it's like an Ancient Gear.
Yeah, or like an Armades.
Armades.
Yeah, or Armades. For those of you who don't know what Ancient Gears do, because I'm one of those. And then he tags out into 2. He also tags out into like 2 different dudes. Heraclinos doesn't tag out into anything. You have to like force a tag with the Tiger or the Tamer. But he tags out into 2 dudes, and he has like 2,000 attack. And the level 8 was actually the fact that it's level 8 made it really important today. And then the last one is another new dude, Andabata. Whenever he's Augustus and 2 more Gladiator Beasts, whenever he's summoned, whenever he's fusion summoned, like specifically to do their contact, he summons a level 7 or lower Gladiator Beast from the extra deck. And then he also tags out into 2 after battle. But he's like really small. He has 1,000 attack and like 2,800 defense. So I never use this for this effect because Tamer is just better. Like Tamer's just straight up better. And that's it for the fusions. I don't play Asadari. Like it's just it might as well damn well be a fucking vanilla. It might as well be a vanilla, but whatever. I didn't play it. It's 2,500. Then for extra deck, for Exceeds, play 1 Hope Harbinger. So all those level 8s that I have in here now, like, are super important because ending with this and like Herc was broke. And then a little
combo that I saw earlier.
Little zoo combo, little zoo package. So this searches Noxious. This puts Noxious in my hand. So like, just overlay any 2 level 4s, whatever. Search for Noxious, and then lay this over. And then Dryden, Dryden's good. Like, so a couple times it ended with it was Dryden, Heraclinos, and number 38. So I had Destruction and at least 2 or 3 negates. So it's really good.
Too good.
Yeah, like when the deck makes big boards, it makes big boards. Like it's not even a joke. Then 1 Castel for like generic rank 4s. 1 Castel because it's good and it's ulti. 1 Emerald because like it's good and it's ulti. And like you want your Gladiator Beast to be like, other than for Darius, you want your Gladiator Beast to be in the deck for the most part. But shit happens, so sometimes you can't. Like especially if you go into the Exceed plays, you need to be able to like put that stuff back and start over. And then the Utopia package, and that's the rest of the extra deck. Utopia package is pretty good.
Alright, let's check out that side deck.
The side deck I really didn't use that much, but I mean it's whatever. 2 DD Crows, because like it's like one of my favorite cards. Like I didn't use it at all today. I haven't used this card in like months, but it's always in here. 2 Denkos. So I sided this against Paleo round 1, and he like first turn set 5, and I opened Denko. So that was that. Yeah, that was that game. So yeah, there's those Flying Sea for for Zoo. Unfortunately, the only Zoo I played was True Draco Zoo, so it was like irrelevant. It actually like, and I didn't draw it at all anyway, so it's whatever. My body, just for like board wipes, which I didn't really have to worry about, so I never played it anyway. This card I probably sided in more than anything for like the Paleo matchup, and I did it for Paleo. I played two Pendulum Magician decks today. I did it for them. I sided this in like every freaking round except the Paleo. Actually, I think Paleo was the only one I didn't side it in because I didn't need it. Like I said, he was like not good, so I didn't. It was irrelevant. And then the last cards are Different Dimension Ground.
Hey!
I didn't decide this at all today either, but the theory is like, if I'm playing against like something that's graveyard heavy, especially like Lightsworn or something, and there was a couple of them here, I just didn't play any of them, but I'm playing against something like graveyard heavy, like Lightsworn and like shit like that. This doesn't do anything to me, because all my stuff goes back to the deck, so I don't give a shit, like, it's broke. Yeah, so I mean, that's the end of that, but...
Alright, man. Hold on, let me zoom this out. I got you. Got any shout outs, man?
No, because no, for the sheer fact that I've been putting this deck together for like the last 8 years by my damn self. So,
damn.
Oh, and the niggas who paid for gas, like that, the colored one.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he paid for gas, and that colored one right there paid for gas, and then the white kid sitting on the couch.
You can't forget to just be shouting out Piper Perry though.
Oh yeah, I got shout. Hold on, I got to shout out Piper Perry.
Bro, shout out that Piper Perry.
Piper Perry get chicken winged. All right. This is Piper Perry. She get chicken wings. All right. And official team sponsor of Team Smoke Break is X and XX. And also shout out Team Sanctum for doing J and Team Sanctum for doing the deck profile of this scrub-tastic bullshit.
Bro, this deck is so interesting though, man.
Yeah, no, it's just, I mean, it's cool. Like this deck's actually like stupid broke. It's just like it needs to get a little faster. Like I was gonna play the Hero Lives engine. If I played the Hero Lives engine, I probably would have played the Chariots instead, just because that's a lot of life points. But the deck has broke combos. I would love to show you, but like this deck it's hard to do like test hands and combos without
having the proper opponent.
Yeah, well, without having an opponent. Period. Like I can sit here and go through my own battle phase all fucking day, and it's still not. It doesn't mean anything. But no, the deck's stupid. Like it's actually fucking dumb. This is like one of the dumbest things I've played, and I had not expected it to be this good, but I just started popping off. Like it was dumb.
God damn. Well, again, Marshawn, thank you again for doing this deck profile for us, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'll have another one for you next week or something.
Hey, lit.
When are you gonna come to Cloud Castle?
Dude, man, just let me know, man. When you
Every Sunday tomorrow.
Every Sunday tomorrow. All right, man.
Tomorrow. All right, I'll see you at Cloud Castle.
Man, I got you, dog. Got some of that address. All right, man.
Right.
As always, like, comment on the video. Be sure to subscribe to Team Sanctum for more content. And as always, tongue slip.
Tongue slip.
Tongue slip, bro. This is Jay Corbett signing out.
Long neck.